Coach, just would like your thoughts on the game today and how it all played out.
You lose a game by 35, there's not really a lot to say. So besides some cliches that I don't really like, first of all, hats off to United. Everything that they're doing, the way they impact the game, definitely shows this is why they are in the first place, and we are not. They defend, they share the ball, finished with 7 people in double figures, scored and defended. So hats off to them. Obviously, not a good day for us on a lot of fronts, a lot of levels, but I think we're better than that. So that's definitely what my feeling is. Okay, we showed up today, got punched hard, but I think we're better than that.
Where do you think things particularly went off the rails today? We saw Melbourne sort of get away late in the first quarter, but where do you think things sort of started not working for you guys?
Again, I think they controlled the game. I don't think there's reason for me to point at at a single moment. They scored 30 points in the first quarter, in the second quarter. Even if you're correcting a few things that you're doing, a team is scoring 30 points a quarter, so there's not a lot to talk about. And it's not a single moment. The level of intensity that they bring was high, and I think we're not. Let's shift to talk about us. We're not at the same level, okay, or we're not today. I think, once again, I think we are better than what we showed today, but talking in the press conference is easy, and on the court we didn't show it, and I believe that with the right work it's coming, but you know, this is what the games are for. This is what the games are for. We weren't at the level today, and there's not much to say.
A couple of young guys like Timmins and Galloway showed a little bit towards the end in their minutes. Are you tempted to throw them in a little more, play some other guys less, shake things up a little bit?
Yeah, if you always can take something from a game. So when things go as bad as they did, then at least some people get the opportunity. It's not real, okay? It's not real moments, but it is important. It's important to me. I think it's important everybody who's playing in the fourth quarter in a blowout needs to play his best. And we had a few good moments, a few good things, and this is good. For me, it matters that a team looks good. I personally, by the way, like to see teams the way they play when they're getting kicked in the butt. So and how players do, and those that were on the floor gave us the maximum, and they did well. For these two guys specifically that you mentioned, Sam and Kyrene, I think it's been a little process in the last few games. They've been giving us, in the right moment in time, they've been giving us more and more. It's definitely part of the idea, but again, I think it's not the main story of the game.
And Payne, how did you see the game today and how it all panned out?
I thought they did a good job on the defensive end. They really pressured the ball. They really got us out of our offense. Did a great job of getting second chances, and they just felt like they were making everything. It's one of those nights where they played really well and we didn't. We got to do a better job of stepping up and continue to share the ball. I thought, towards the end of the game, we did a better job of just making the extra pass and sharing the ball. And in the first half, I think they took us out of it. Although they put, some other guys in the game, we got to focus on that going forward.
How difficult was it? I'm sorry, Peyton again. How difficult was it when Melbourne's sending waves of players at you guys and everyone's sort of firing like that? It seemed real hard to get a football back in the game.
It was tough. They're a very good team, and when you play a team like this, you have to bring your A game. And tonight we didn't. We didn't really execute the way we know how to, and credit to them. They are the ones who took us out of it. So we got to learn from it. You know, like Coach said, that's why they're in first place and we're not. And we got to keep on building and try to put some games together. It's been a, you know, win one game, lose one game, win a game, lose a game, and we got to do a better job of putting multiple games together.
Just following on from that, Hayden, you mentioned you didn't bring your A game tonight, and we see the result, and we've seen how well you can play as a team when you do bring your A game. As a playing group, do you have any answers why you're having that inconsistencies from game to game?
Don't really know, to be honest. You know, some games we look like we can compete for the top spot. Some games we look like where we're at. So we have to do a better job of everybody. Guys have to, you know, get healthy. We got to find ways to enjoy playing with each other on the court, and you know, continue to share the ball and be a team. And it's just going to start in practice, but we got to continue to push forward and move on.
And Dan, it's probably not ideal that you've now got 9 days before your next game. I'm sure you'd like to play more regularly right now, but what do you now work on, and what do you try to make sure you have ready for that next game?
At this point of the season, we don't reinvent the wheel. Yeah, we can be ready to play earlier than that, but if not, then after that we have maybe, I think, 5 games in 12 days or something like that. So it's coming, and we're going to use these days, number one, to respond and to take care of what you can take care of. It's the point of the season that, again, you need to be a bit of more of a final product and a little bit more consistent. We had our stories, you know, in every game, but today we just didn't look like we gave ourselves a chance. So again, these next few days are going to be, as always, about a list of things that we can do a little bit better, and hopefully we'll look differently the next game.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.